The weeks after the Lost Temple is taken and you're waiting for KVK1 to start can feel like an age. I'm getting a little fatigued, but I'm trying to keep logging into my farms, keep pushing my account, and keep building my KVK1 march ready for that first runes fight. It's Kingdom Day 72 and I'm on 14.7 million power, which I think's pretty good. But what are we going to be looking at after the end of the Eve of the Crusade? So we are going to start that on the 14th. So the Lost Kingdom should actually open on the 20th with the 4th today, which means I should, if I continue at about 200k power a day, I should be looking at about 18 million power when the Lost Kingdom opens. So there is a target set for me and something that I can work towards. Now, the important thing to look at though is how is my main march doing. I'm using Expedition 55 to continuously test it. Let's go now. I have got the 5% attack on. Remember, I am, of course, infantry. I'm up to 197 tier 4 in the march. I'm not using any expansion, obviously, when I'm doing my tests. I just want to know what the trade is. And we're definitely starting to push now to a decent trade. I'd like to get to the point where I could kill this march solo. 1632 on the attack, 851 on the defense. So that's 632 plus 149. That's 781 in the trade, which I'm pretty happy with. I'd love to get that to 1,000, but it's getting more and more difficult to progress the march. I don't know why in my mind I thought it was possible to get a lot of these to level 7, but I'm already at the top for encampment, which is level 4. I'm also at the top for medical corps, which is level 5, and I suspect in level 6 or 7 I won't be able to get combined arms any further, but I've got plenty more room to move forward the two main ones here, wood steel, and I'm just working on that one to level 5, which is good. And obviously I still want to get combat tactics to level 7. Then once I've got these as high as I possibly can, I will then of course start setting off herbal medicine into, but that's a 28 dayer and I haven't got the speed ups to progress that, so it will just have to clock down as KVK is happening. What else is going on? The kingdom's quiet. We're obviously settled into 05 here. I'm happy with the flags. I've set up my farms. Here they are. Rather than make my own alliance because I'm late to this kingdom, I have joined another alliance who seem to have accepted that my 5 farms can join with their power level. And very useful that they've got quite a bit of land. So I'm getting a fair income from their flags, which is nice. And that fair income is obviously times 5. So for food alone, I'm getting 2.5 million food just from their flags every 24 hours, which is an easy collect. What does it look like though in my city? We are now building 8.3, technology 3.3, troops moving forward fast now, and command and power continuing to limp forward. Remember, you might have higher command and power than me because I haven't really used peacekeepers or gatherers. Let's have a little look though at the troops. We're now 200 in infantry, 235, over 300,000 tier 4 ready for fighting, but I would hope to get this closer to the 500 or maybe even the 600 before the fighting starts. So that's starting to shape up and look good. Anything else to report on this screen? No, we're looking good. What else is going on in my commanders? So Sun Tzu, I haven't been able to improve his equipment. I'm still slogging along trying to get that level to level 60, but it's awful slow. But of course, don't forget we've got Marauders just around the corner, where I would definitely be able to finish any commander I want up to level 60 during Marauders, not only from the rewards, but from the physically killing barbarians. How is AP doing? Remember though, on this account we have had a 7k gem event, which just eat up rather a lot of AP. And I have also been using the 50 pots when and if I want for events like the Tribes Fort event. So 2,000, 27,000, let's call that 50. So that's half that. So I don't know, 89, nearly 90,000 in AP, which usually, even throwing as hard as I can tend to only be able to spend about 60,000 during the Marauders because it's just too difficult. But what I might have the advantage of, this is a much stronger account than I usually have for Marauders. So hopefully I will be able to kill more barbarians faster. I have got a little problem in that I only have 2 peacekeepers. So I may have to just go down here and bring Boudica and Belisarius up to level 16 so that I can use them to farm barbarians. Otherwise, I'm going to be making a bit of a loss. I really want to have the reduction of 10 AP for the kills, because I obviously want to 5 march the Marauders when they come. Let's now go into Expedition. I am thoroughly stuck on 65. I can get him down to about 170,000, so it's not going to be long. I just need to keep adding those tier 4, and I'll push through that level soon enough. We've got 3 wins in Arc. Sunset, I'm certainly around the top here, but there's a lot of people that can beat me. But I'm staying up there, and obviously I have got some friends that I brought from the other kingdom. So Clark and such like, and we look out for each other, but there's some real talent in that top 5, which is great. I don't want it to be too easy, but I am looking forward to the Lost Kingdom Sunset Canyon event. Let's now move into, what else have we got to look at? Troops, Sunset. Nope, we're looking good. So that's really all for today. It's just an update. Nothing special on events. Let's have a look. Karaka come in here, but I'm trying to do it slow and not spend AP. I can finish that, but I will want to do it just before midnight. Nothing special there. The Mightiest Governor's coming up. Nothing special there. If anyone knows when the next seasonal events come in, please let me know in the description or in the comments. I'll be really interested to know that. So just an update today, how we're doing and how it looks like. I have perhaps soon got the opportunity where I may try and build one of the try to use one of the epic plans for infantry, but of course when KVK1 starts you get the option that there is some legendary blueprints that you can start to work on, and this one would only be an improvement if I expertise it, but that would cost me 5 million gold to have a go, but I might well do that. I have done a little preparation more for Marauders here, that I've dressed one of my peacekeepers in the full green equipment so that they get the extra 20% damage to barbarians. Obviously before Marauders I'm also going to be dressing Kira the same, but it costs about 3 million gold, so I don't want to do it until I absolutely have to. That's all for today. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, thanks for your comments and likes, and thanks for joining me on this journey into KVK1.